Hi, our universe is the five-dimensional entity. Let's see how. Let's say we have a thread, let's say, a thread one-dimensional string, and when we curve it, let's say we join the two ends of the string and form a loop out of it. Then what you get is a two-dimensional ring or two-dimensional loop, you know. So when you get curvature in one-dimensional thing, you got a two-dimensional loop. And let's say now we have a paper which is our two-dimensional thing, and when we curve it, and then what you get is the three-dimensional manifold. So here also we get the same thing. When you curve two-dimensional object like paper, you got 3D thing which is curved or curved manifold. So what if I squeeze a sponge, a three-dimensional sponge? So will I get a four-dimensional thing out of it? And if it is, and this pattern has to repeat, because from one-dimensional thing you get two-dimensional what do you say, loop when you bring some curvature into it, and you get a three-dimensional manifold when you bring some curvature, get some curvature on the sheet of paper which is two-dimensional. So same thing must happen, same thing must continue when you squeeze a three-dimensional sponge, let's say. So it should form four-dimensional, but the problem here is that our mind, human mind, can't really imagine more than three dimensions. So three dimensions is a limit to which we can imagine, and after that our mind is not able to even think about it, the four dimensions. Our universe is four-dimensional entity. It's a previous belief. Our universe is four-dimensional entity, three dimension of which consists of space, one of time. So in total it's space plus time, and it becomes four-dimensional entity. But let me tell you now, gravity, let's say, is a curvature in four-dimensional universe. But when we say a curvature, as we've seen, a curvature in one dimension gets you two-dimensional loop, a curvature in two-dimensional paper gets you three-dimensional curved manifold, and the same must go on till for three dimension as well, and you get four dimension. But when you have a four-dimensional curvature, exactly same thing is gonna happen, and you are gonna get a fifth-dimensional structure. So for gravity to exist, for gravity to be a part of the four fundamental forces, as we observe it around us, we need our universe to have five-dimensional structure. So our universe is instead a five-dimensional entity. So our universe is five-dimensional entity, and gravity, one of the four fundamental forces of the universe, needs five dimension to exist. So in totality, our universe is five-dimensional. Hope so you understood. I'm Hiten Shelar. I'm the author of book Astrophysics for Non-Mathematicians. It's a great book. You can always have it on Amazon, and it's also on Google Play and many more sites, on the web. So just check it, and for this concepts like this, you should always go and check those books, and you'll really enjoy it. Okay, for today it's over. Thank you very much.